So obviously Blackburn Rovers got their 1-0 win this weekend against Newcastle. And my thoughts on the game, I think Blackburn started well, which was surprising. I mean, we could have been expected to sit back and defend in the first half, but we made a game of it, to be fair, and we started well. And I thought we actually had the best chance of the first half with Danny Graham getting the flick on, and Caldolo made a really good save. Obviously, in the second half, it was much more Newcastle, and you had plenty of chances, and we expected that. But as soon as we got our goal, which was a lovely finish, to be fair to Charlie Mulgrew, we were always going to sit back. You don't go 50-50 head-to-head with a team like Newcastle and expect to be able to compete with the squad we've got. So I thought the game plan was spot on there by Blackburn, and I think, in my opinion, Newcastle showed a lack of respect to Blackburn in the way they made a lot of changes. I mean, I know squad rotation, you've got to do it, but I thought leaving players out like Gale, you kind of expected to walk it, which perhaps maybe you thought you would do, but obviously it was proven the wrong decision. I mean, it's not a League Cup game against a League Two side. We're in the same league for a reason, although we're at different sides of the table. So, it turned out to be the wrong decision leaving players out like that, and then once you go 1-0 down and we're going to sit back and defend, because we're not going to go all out 1-0 up against top of the table away from home, are we? And you bring in players on like Dwight Gale who aren't quite ready. He had a couple of chances late on which he snatched at because he wasn't quite in the game. So I think Rafa Benitez got that wrong, obviously. I thought, it was better than what we expected from a Blackburn's point of view. We performed pretty well, and 3 points is 3 points, and we're out the relegation zone now, and that's what we want at the end of the day. We could play as bad as we want, as long as we get the 3 points at all. That's all that matters. I thought, obviously, Charlie Mulgrew's goal, good performance. Jason Steele had a good game and made a few good saves from point-blank range against players like Gale, who had a couple of chances towards the end. So credit where credit's due to Blackburn's team, and we led the line all right. And sure, the stats will say we've been absolutely battered in the second half, and we have, to be fair, but chances don't always win games. It's taking your chances and setting up right, and Blackburn did that, and we deserve credit for that. You can look at Alan Shearer tweeted after the game, obviously a legend in both camps, saying that we deserved the win. I don't know if you say we do deserve the win, but I thought we performed well enough to at least get something out of the game, and if you don't take your chances like Newcastle did, you're not going to win the match. So Blackburn are going to be delighted with the 3 points. That's back-to-back wins now, and we look ahead now to Huddersfield and Preston, 2 games again where we can look to pick up points and slowly move up the table.